All right, all right, all right. Welcome to episode 40 of the Minnie Mice Show. I'm Mama Mouse Cynthia, and these are my two Minnie Mice.
I'm Anissa.
I'm Sienna.
Happy Friday, May 24th, everyone, and happy Memorial Day weekend. We just want to say for those of you listening to our podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Spotify, you can also watch us on YouTube and Facebook. And during our live show on Fridays, as well as throughout the week, we interact with all of our followers in real time on Tuesday nights, so make sure you guys are following us at the Minnie Mice. Also, our daily news segment called the Minnie Mice Minute is on IGTV, so make sure you guys check that out, like, comment, and share. Thank you guys for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Before we get into all the news, I just want to say to everybody that's watching live right now, please stick around till the end of the show because we're going to talk a little bit about our big announcement today and our new venture, and we'd love to include you guys in that. So stick around for that. We're going to get right into the big news of the day. Park news first before we get into clearly we're obsessed with Aladdin right now. But we're going to get into the park news. And the big exciting news that was announced today that most of you all saw is the walls are down from the castle.
Yes.
And the castle is just, okay. When I first saw that it was getting renovated or getting it refurbished, I was like, why are you messing with its beauty? It's already beautiful. Leave it alone. And then I finally saw pictures and I'm like, I don't know if I like it. Like, why did they mess with it? And then I saw it in person. Oh my gosh. They made a believer out of me because I fell in love with it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Girls, what do you guys think of it?
I loved the pictures when I saw it. I was like, it looks so pretty. And then I got there in person. But like from far, I was like, I don't know. I like the original a lot more. I don't know if I like it. And then once we got closer, I was like, oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I got close that I realized how pretty it was. From far,
It's definitely
it wasn't my
better in
fave.
person.
Yeah,
It's
definitely better in person. The gold that they added is just, oh my gosh.
That's not it.
It's so beautiful. No, that's not it. But it's absolutely stunning. If you guys have not got a chance to see it yet in person, you guys need to see it in person. It's literally breathtaking. I love it. I wasn't a fan in the beginning, but I am definitely a fan now, and I really, really love it. So I'm happy. And then with that, the walkthrough also opened today.
Yes.
They originally said it wasn't going to open until the 28th, and it opened today. And for those of you that are not familiar with the walkthrough, you want to explain the walkthrough, one of you?
Sure.
I know you love going in there, so from a kid's
Oh,
perspective.
you mean that walkthrough? I thought you
Yes.
wanted to get through the castle.
No,
I was
the
like,
what's so special
The
about
it?
walkthrough
Like, how do I
in the
explain it?
castle. In the castle.
I don't know what they did to it, but I love going through there. I always want to go in there.
It's a great place to cool off too when on a really hot day. It's perfect
But I
little
like
area.
stopping and reading everything. Is it for the most part the same?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they changed anything inside, but I haven't seen it yet. I just know they opened it today, so
I like
we'll
it.
have to check it out. But it's basically a 3D
Of
like
Sleeping Beauty.
a story of Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, and they have like 3D pictures, and then there's like a book, kind of like the ones that they have at the beginning of all the Disney movies. One of those books, and it says like once upon a time there once was this, that, and then
basically
it's different
the story
in each room.
of Sleeping Beauty.
It's and like a description of each picture and what it means.
Yeah. It's fun. I mean, it's a
like
great
it.
thing for kids to go into, and like I said, for adults to get away from the crowd and cool off a little bit. So it's nice. Starting today, Disneyland guests can now watch Toy Story 4 at the Tomorrowland Theater in Disneyland. Not watch it, but the sneak peek of the sneak peek trailer. Sorry, the sneak
No wonder
peek
the line's so long.
teaser trailer that's there. They had the AP event last night, and they gave out free, I think, buttons or
They had a
pins
photo
or
op, I
something.
think.
And they had photo ops with Woody and Buzz, I believe. So I mean, that was fun for them.
They had a cool backdrop too.
Yeah. The line, though, I don't know if anyone saw the line for the APs to get into that event. It was pretty insane.
It went into Starcade. They opened up Starcade.
Yeah, well, that's for the
It's a
line.
loop
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
I'm so scared that Toy Story 4 is not going to be as good as 3.
I don't know because.
'Cause if they just go downhill, it's like, why did you
I know
do
it's
it?
going to be sad because Tom Hanks,
And Tim Allen
and
said
Tim
it.
Allen got really emotional with it.
They
so.
said they couldn't even get through the
Yeah.
I mean,
last
Toy Story
strip.
3 is not really sad. But
Yeah,
that
it
was
is.
really
I
emotional.
cried.
But that wasn't sad. Cause
I'm
Emotional.
afraid it's going to leave us heartbroken. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to be heartbroken. I want to be uplifted. That's just me personally. Okay, but Toy Story 4 is in theaters June 21st, so make sure you guys check that out. But again, the sneak peek teaser trailer is inside Disneyland in the Tomorrowland Theater next to Space Mountain, so you guys check that out. This is the big news for us anyway. But today is the day Disney's live action Aladdin is officially in theaters. We got to see it last night, and oh my gosh,
it was so good.
it was amazing. I can honestly say this is my favorite live action because it left.
So
We were so excited. We kept looking at each other like, oh my god! And we were like, I want to say we were the only ones like screaming in there.
I know.
Not screaming, but like excited, like really, really excited.
Singing to the songs.
We like were clapping, and like at some point I'm like, I think we're
Crying.
the only ones clapping, but I didn't even care. It was so good, and just the emotion and all of it. Like the second A Whole New World started, I just started bawling.
No spoilers.
Well, it's not a spoiler.
I'm
It's
kidding.
the song.
It's a
But
joke.
I was a mess. I was an emotional wreck throughout the movie. It was amazing.
It was so
What was your guys'
good.
take? Without giving any spoilers, we're not doing any spoilers, guys.
Will Smith was awesome.
Yeah, he definitely. At first, we were like, "How can you like Robin Williams? Come on, like why would you
They
even
should've
try
chose him.
touching that?" And he did it in such a tasteful way, and he was funny. He was so good.
He was
so
so funny.
good.
Coming from someone who didn't watch a single trailer, I did not really know what the genie was going to look like. I just pictured Will Smith blue. I guess I only saw that, but he wasn't really blue. So I was like, huh? Because I only looked at posters, really. And seeing him, like, come out of the lamp, just the way they did it, I was so shook. So from the beginning to end, I was shook. This is Disney's best in a very long time.
The whole time Anissa was going like this to me. I'm like,
I just remember
it's
like
so good.
sticking my head out, looking like, oh my god, did you see that?
I
Oh my
know.
god,
He
It was
made
so
the
good.
movie, though.
He
Yes.
definitely made the movie. He did so good, and a lot of people, because a lot of people got to see it like at least a week ago or a couple weeks ago at the premieres, and so people were saying, was there any, what's the word I'm looking for?
References?
References to
Cameos.
or no
Like a cam-
to
oh, no,
Robin
wrong word.
Williams. Did anyone pay homage to Robin Williams? I want to say they did it in a very discreet and tasteful way. And I won't say exactly where it's at, but it's somewhere kind of in the beginning, and it's very much the original genie, and it was done well. So I'm pleased, and I love it.
And the soundtrack, you guys aren't ready.
It's so
It's
good.
so good.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
so
the
good.
soundtrack is amazing. On Instagram yesterday, Disway80, he's an Instagram, and he saw it last night at the El Capitan Theater, and he put it was a Bollywood masterpiece. And you know what? I want to say it was. Just the end credit scene, guys, it was so good. So good. You guys are going to love it. You're going to be in the theater dancing, I promise you. It is so good.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie that's been out. I like it. I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed Endgame. Like,
Yeah.
Endgame was good, obviously. It's Endgame.
That was
But-
just like emotional though.
It was just an emotional roller coaster and, like, on the edge of your seat, enjoyable. But Aladdin was every minute, like,
Well, I'm assuming you liked Endgame. Look at your sweater.
yes. But
Well, she's not saying she doesn't like it. She
no,
just
I love
enjoyed
Endgame.
it.
Saying, of
Are you
course
kidding
she
me?
Yeah.
likes it.
She enjoyed it.
Knowing how much
definitely
I
more.
loved Endgame, I loved the live action Aladdin more.
Oh, so much.
I loved it
better.
more than the live action Dumbo, which was really hard for me to admit. But that's how
Wow.
good it is. Dumbo is still my favorite character, obviously. But this movie is it.
Yep. Little
Your
Disney
Prince
lover on
Abubu?
Instagram just said, Anissa, you liked it, Aladdin better than Dumbo. Yep.
She loved
did.
her Prince Abubu.
She did. Oh,
My
yeah.
Prince Abubu right there. Guys, he's so beautiful.
Yeah, she said last night, I need to find myself a Prince of Boo Boo.
No, she wants him
No,
to be her
I
Prince
said,
Abubu.
I said he trying to be my Prince of Boo Boo, and then I forgot the theater was kind of quiet. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
Oops.
It was fun. But great. You guys need to watch it. It's in theaters now, and you need to see it. And what's also out right now is the soundtrack, which we have literally been bumping since last night, and it's so good.
Oh, also, Abu was so cute.
He's so
Yeah,
he was
he
so
was
great.
cute. Yeah.
They even did the carpet perfectly. I was like, look.
Yeah. Super cute. All the characters were great, and the fact that they didn't really make him like an animated, like it was just perfect.
Like it
was
looked
perfect.
like
The Disney Fashionista on Instagram says, "Oh my God, I can't believe it, Anissa, that you liked it more than Dumbo."
it looked like
I know.
Night at the Museum monkey, where it didn't look like it
Yeah.
was an animation,
Yeah,
like
like
it
that.
actually looked like a monkey.
It was so good. I loved everything about
But
it.
I have a serious problem with Jafar's acting skills.
No. I expected Jafar to
He
be a
did
little
good.
bit
That was my
older.
only thing.
Yeah.
My only thing that I have to say about this movie was Jafar was not great.
Okay, sorry to mention the show, but even Once Upon a Time picked a better Jafar.
That is true.
They picked, and they had 2 Jafars.
Yeah.
They
Also,
had 2
Naomi's
Jafars, and they were both
beautiful.
so good.
Yeah, the cast is amazing. Other than that, like it's so good. You guys have to just watch it for yourself. And when you watch it this weekend, let us know what you guys think. We'd love to hear it. But we're going to move on into more park news. Galaxy's Edge is now live on the Disneyland app. So you're able to see everything now on the app that has to do with Disneyland's or the new Star
And
Wars
the
Galaxy's
actual
Edge.
maps.
And
Yes, the maps.
the merch and food guides and maps are in now, or they're at the park. So you guys make sure you grab one of those if you plan on going into the land anytime soon, or if you want to get a look at it before you go visit the land, make sure you guys grab a map. Okay, recap of this week's news. The popcorn bucket, the Mickey popcorn bucket, finally made its way to our park this week. It's been in Disney World for a while now, and it finally made its way. We
To our set.
completed our set now. It's on our set, as you can see behind us. So we are complete until the next big popcorn bucket is released. So we'll see. But for now, this is it. It's $18, no AP discount. And when we went this week, there was nobody in line. We literally just walked up and got it, and there was a ton. So
A
there's
bunch.
no shortage of
In both
buckets right
parks.
now. Yeah, in both parks. But cast and let me see. So Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, that's the big news. That's all everyone's talking about right now, and it opens next week, May 31st. Yeah, that's
So
next
excited.
Friday, right? Yeah, next Friday. I'm actually, it's crazy. It's so crazy. But the first look of the merch came out this week. I don't know if you guys got to see online. A lot of the cast members were posting
Those
a lot of the
headbands.
merch that was released or that it's going to be in Galaxy's Edge. The good news, though, that a lot of the merch is going to be available throughout the parks, not just in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So that's a plus, too, if you can't get into the actual land until after your reservations or whatever. You'll be able to get the merch at least. So that's going to be fun. Disney is set to host an after-hours event August 7th and 8th celebrating the Haunted Mansion's 50th anniversary. This event will be filled with special merchandise, photo ops, entertainment-themed food and drinks, plus so much more. This after-hours event, though, is priced at a whopping $299 per
Okay,
person.
I better get a special walkthrough through that
Ooh.
ride, be able to see all the stuff, get inside that ride.
I don't know. I mean, that is just, I'm sorry, but that's a lot. Because, I mean, when they did the Pixar Pier thing, that was how much? Was $3.99, I
But
believe?
that was before the opening. That
It wa-
was
it
like
wa-
a private event.
That was a
thing.
private event to get you into
That
the
makes
land.
sense.
That wasn't to, that wasn't get, I mean, this is not to get into a land. This is just an after-hours event in the park. But I know that, I'm hearing that all the merchandise, though, that they're going to be releasing for that is insane. There's, I mean, just a slew of merchandise that's going to be released for this event. And a lot of it is like really pricey. So, I mean, well, if you can afford to.
Those lightsabers, though.
Walt Disney's okay.
No, we're
Walt
talking
Disney
about
better
the
be
Haunted
No,
there.
I
Mansion
know,
event.
but I just thought of something right now. Sorry, guys. I
Oh.
do this thing where I talk in my head, and then we were talking about merch, and I was like,
She has a
wait a minute.
conversation
She
in
was
her head,
talking
and then
about
she
headbands a
finishes the
minute ago, and I saw
conversation.
those. But did anybody see the lightsabers? Sorry, that
They're
came out of nowhere.
$200 to build.
But
The
I'm just
lightsabers are
saying,
pricey.
I'm just saying they're metal and not plastic, and it's huge. But anyways, go ahead.
They're $200 to build.
Yeah, those ones are yeah, those are legit.
They're the ones that you get in the
lightsabers
box.
that you get to build yourself, and then they're also going to be you can build your own droids, and that's going to be
That's
another
also
pricey.
comparing prices here, like how it's $100 more to go to an event that's like once, but if you pay $100 less, you get a legit lightsaber. And
No, I think this. I'm sorry, but I think the haunted
Rip off.
mansion thing is that's just crazy.
Is Walt Disney there?
Yeah,
Is he signing my stuff?
No, I mean, I think
I expect people to come to life at that event.
I expect to be like, you get to walk through the actual
That's
ride.
what I said. I
Yeah.
said, you know that cake that's on display? I better get to eat that.
Right?
At the table.
There need to be a slice ready for me because that's expensive. I don't know, guys. I don't think they've sold out. If they have, I'm shocked, but I really don't think they've
they
sold
will.
out. So if you all can, I don't know, sell cans or whatever you got to do to fundraise.
If you're hardcore, then
Give some blood
Go ahead.
so you and your family can go enjoy the event. More power to you, but $299 per person for this event. So if you go, I can't wait to see the pictures, but I will not be going. I will let you know that now. Okay, so in Disneyland news, a brand new version of the iconic Adventureland sign is now up. We got to see it this week, and it's back. So it just looks
there's
like a
something
much cleaner
off
version.
to me. Like it looks, something's different about it, and I can't figure out what it is.
it just looks like cleaner.
Well, when we
The
saw
area
it, the thing wasn't on there yet. The tiki head thing wasn't on. It's on there now.
That's what it is. The
Yeah,
tiki head.
that-
It
that's-
looks so like
yeah,
plain.
it was plain when
There
we
was
saw it.
something wrong.
The next night they did it overnight, so
Okay.
it's now there, so you don't got to worry about that.
That makes more sense now.
Okay, so going back to real quick to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Disney Parks blog announced this week that on May 29th, which is next Wednesday, they will be celebrating the grand opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge with a special premiere that'll be live streamed at 8:20 p.m. Disneyland time. So make sure you guys check that out so you can see a live premiere of the land, which will be pretty exciting.
When Star Wars Land is open and we go, I want to try that blue milk. I don't know why.
I've been seeing a lot of stories of people that have tried it this week or this past week, and there's mixed reviews. Some of it saying it's the most disgusting thing ever, and some people are saying it's interesting. Some people are saying, oh, it was pretty good. I wouldn't buy it again, but it was worth the shot. It was worth trying. So I don't know.
I want to try
We'll
it.
have to find out.
Isn't there like a green one too?
You're gonna have to take your piggy bank money. Just kidding. Okay, we're gonna get right into food. So we'll hand it over to Anissa.
All right. So we last week talked about the breakfast menu that's going to be at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but they just came out with the first look at Yub Nub and Cliff Dweller souvenir mugs, printed menu, and more coasters from Oga's Cantina and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So some of the things that are going to be on the menu are drinks, food, like that kind of stuff, but without alcohol, there's going to be the Hyperdrive, which is $6, and it's Powerade Berry Blast with white cranberry juice. Nope. Black cherry puree and Sprite.
Interesting.
I can't have that, but that sounds great. There's going to be, this one sounds so cute. I love it. Jabba Juice,
Yes.
Java juice,
which is
Ooh.
$6.50, and it's simply orange with pineapple, kiwi, cantaloupe, and blueberry popping pearls.
Yummy.
This sounds
that sounds
like-
so
I don't
good.
think I'd be allergic to that one.
nah.
I
Maybe.
Willing to take a
I feel like
chance.
it's milk.
Guys, fruit and me don't get along.
feel
I
like
love fruit, but
It's missing the sparkling touch, though. I feel like.
Splash of Sprite.
Yeah, that would
That
make
would be
it.
good.
That would, Wait, but if it's boba, wouldn't it just like?
I still think it
I don't
should
know,
have
maybe.
a sparkling
I don't know.
touch.
I
Do
don't
it.
know.
I just think there's gonna be the Carbon Freeze, which is $7.50, and that's Powerade lemon lime and wild strawberry and blueberry and green apple popping pearls.
Ooh.
There is the Cliff Dweller, which is $32 with the Porg souvenir mug. I never understood the whole Porg thing. I think it was the most irrelevant character.
I agree.
No offense.
No, I
but
agree.
They were eating them.
It's cute, but it was, I don't know.
They were literally.
It didn't have much of
They
a
had
role.
them as meals. That was their food. Remember? They were eating the porgs.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, it says Oga's Cantina Provision. It's called Oga's Obsession. This one I have to try because I think you're going to want to also. But it's Odwalla lemonade.
Yes.
Cotton candy flavor.
Ooh.
Blueberry popping pearls with the bursting dried fruit mixture.
Done.
Cotton candy has me
Yes.
sold.
That's
Just saying.
sold.
Sold just with
Just
cotton
saying.
candy.
For snacks, there's going to be Batu Bits, $6, a light crisp snack mix from the Galaxy, which just sounds like trail mix probably.
Probably.
But it's
It's a fancy way to say
fancy.
it.
Alcohol, there's Fuzzy Tauntaun. I don't know. It's
I don't know how I
$15.
feel about fuzzy.
It has.
Oh, that's an alcoholic drink, you said, right?
Yeah, this is all alcoholic. Is that Ciroc?
Yeah,
Ciroc.
Ciroc.
Peach vodka.
Ooh, okay.
Bowls peach schnapps and Simply Orange topped with schnapps. I don't know. Topped with tangerine, pure cane sugar, buzz foam. And basically, there's just a bunch of stuff. There's also going to be beers. That just sound gross, but whatever you're into.
We also learned this week that there's going to be like special language that cast members are going to be talking to, right?
It's called
Arabic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like just the way they're going to like talk to the just to guests, like if there's certain words for the restroom and for money and transactions.
I have that card.
Yeah, it's
You
going
need
to be pretty
translation.
cool. I'm
They
excited.
have the stuff in the ride, and it's kind of like Indiana Jones, where you have one of those things so you can translate.
Oh.
Because I have one of those papers.
We shall see. Stone in my eye.
Also, they just released photos for Docking Bay 7 food and cargo and the full menu and specialty beverages and stuff. But there has been this really interesting looking hot dog breakfast item. I don't even know. Like, look.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh,
it's
I've
called
seen that.
Ronto Morning Wrap, which is scrambled eggs, grilled pork sausage, shredded cheddar, peppercorn sauce wrapped in pita. So all the items are going to be very...
Interesting.
I was going to say out of this world, but that was really
Oh.
dumb, and I realized I shouldn't say it.
No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Cremate.
All right. Thank you, Anissa.
There's
Appreciate
more that...
Yeah, there's a ton that you
We
guys
don't know
can
how to
find
pronounce,
online.
so
There's full menus, and then now we said the guide, the food and merch guide now for Galaxy's Edge is out, so you'll be able to get one of those and see where everything is and what you can and can't eat and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna get right into your questions. We got questions submitted. We thank you guys so much for submitting your questions. We appreciate it. Sienna.
okay. The Disney Sibs asked opinions on the new castle.
As I mentioned before, I was skeptical at first, but I am in love now. I think it's beautiful.
I think it's, like I said, I was hating on it at first because I love the original, and I love how Walt did it, and I loved the pastel colors, and I'm like, what is with the whole bright blue, like, ugh. But in person, it's really pretty.
Dad made a good point, though. He said
Nieces
it's
on
probably going
migraine.
to pop when during the fireworks
Well,
show
and
stuff.
it's eventually going to fade anyways, so.
It will.
Yeah.
With the sun, it'll definitely fade.
I think it's beautiful. I said that already. At first I was like, I don't know about it, but once I got closer, and like when you look really close to like the brick color, I love the color of the bricks. How they're like
Wait,
blue.
Beautiful.
Really quick, how do you think they paint it?
Someone
Like,
posted on
really
their
think about
story
it.
that someone painting on the inside. They had one of those roller things. They were just going
But do
across
they
the
roll
wall.
the castle? Like, how do they get...
I don't know.
I don't
You know what I
know.
mean? What do
Yeah,
they do?
that's a good
And it's
question.
obviously
I don't
not
know.
spray because they'd be there for like a million years.
So much detail. That's all I know. A lot of time and work and effort went into that. A lot of imagination. It's beautiful. Next question, Sienna.
Little Disney Lover asked, no question, just a huge congrats and good luck. So excited for your new adventure.
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Nathletics asked, question for Anissa, Camp Rock or Camp Rock 2? I knew this one right away.
It was hard for me to decide because Camp Rock 1 is really special to me. I remember waiting and waiting and waiting for it to come out, and then it came out, and it was Nick Jonas was and will always be my crush. He was my first crush ever, and
And he still is.
this converted me from High School Musical to like Camp Rock. What's High School Musical by? This was my movie, and so it has a lot of sentimental value. But Camp Rock 2, come on.
Taught you about the real world.
Yeah. So Camp Rock 2.
Oh,
That was my
so
long
Camp
answer.
Rock 2 is the
That
answer.
teaches you about the real world.
It's just so good. It's so good.
And you like because Nick Jonas was in it more.
Yes. And I
And
love,
he cut his hair, so he looked better.
like, I know that I remember being at my Nana and Papa's house when I was watching this. I was so bummed that I couldn't watch it at home, but they let me record it at their house. So I was just waiting, and then I pressed it, and I was just like this the whole time watching it. And when they were like, gonna announce who won, and I'm like, okay, obviously Camp Rock. This is Camp Rock movie.
This is Disney.
This is Disney. They wouldn't do me like that. And I just remember watching, and you just see Demi's face, like, and I cried. but it taught
hold my
you a
hand?
lot. It taught me a lot. You know, sometimes you don't always win, but you make the best out of it. And the people that won, they wanted to go to Camp Rock because they saw it was more fun, and it wasn't about winning. It was about having fun. And it just, yeah. Get too emotional.
All right. Next question.
Athletics asked, where do you think Disneyland misses the mark on merchandise? I think where they miss the mark is that they don't include more underrated movie merch like Emperor's New Groove and Enchanted. Why don't they have anything of those? And I thought about it. They don't have much Lilo and Stitch. Like, not only merchandise, but they don't have a lot of Lilo and Stitch areas for like pictures and stuff like that. We didn't realize that until recently.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
But yeah, they should include
When you go
Emperor's
looking for it and you can't find it, that's when you realize it.
But they should include
Yeah.
Emperor's New Groove and Enchanted.
I think in general, Disney should use or maybe try to incorporate more of their ideas that come from like small shops but like if you're gonna use the ideas, then like pay them for it. Don't take their ideas, you know? Like there's a lot of that going on, a lot of controversy going on that Disneyland is just snatching ideas that have been in small shops for a long time. I think Disneyland could use, like, I don't know, bring them on board a little bit and try and get ideas from those people.
It's so funny. Like, small shops, I mean, it's not funny, but they get so mad when Disneyland steals their ideas, and then they still go back like, like, why are you going back then? You're giving them your money if you're that mad.
And then
Because they're showing Disneyland, well, I made them, mine look better, or I don't know.
Sometimes
I don't know.
small shop ears like that are the same as park ears are all, like better, but they look nicer.
I personally, like, you already know our stand on this. I personally think small shop stuff is a lot better.
Disneyland
than
could
park
not make
stuff.
any better
On most,
Winnie the
not
Pooh
all.
ears than these.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not.
Can't beat these.
No. Definitely can't beat those. What about you, Anissa?
My answer was always Dumbo, but since the new movie came out, they kind of already did it. So.
Have everything. Well, what else do you think?
But where do
they
you
should
think
have?
Disneyland misses the mark on their merchandise? Like, you wish they just had more Dumbo stuff?
Yeah,
But
that
now,
was my
okay.
answer. What?
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Next question.
Riley JV 2005 asked, "Do you guys go to Disneyland a lot?"
I say compared to the rest of the world, yes, we do go to Disneyland a lot, but not as much as most Disney grammars, or as much as we used to when we first moved here. So, yeah. Yes and no. Yes, compared to everybody else in the world, but no compared to most Disney grammars that got to be there every single day.
Those
So-
people need to get a life. I'm sorry. But like, no, yeah, Disneyland is not our life. It's
No,
a
it's
fun
definitely not our
side.
life, but
unless they're like photographers and they have a passion and that's why they go, then sure.
I mean, but yeah, for like the sole purpose, I have to be the first one to take the picture there, and I gotta like that's when it doesn't become fun. My personal opinion. If
Just
that's
go
what you
to
love to
have
do, then
fun.
all power to you. But
Right?
I think that's just too stressful. Like, imagine the people this morning that had to be the very first to take the picture in front of the new castle. Like, oh,
The
that
most
would drive me
stressful
crazy.
thing for us when we used to go, like visiting, was like we have to get to this ride and this ride because we're going back home.
Oh yeah, now we just kick back and just if we
That
get
was
on a
the
ride,
most
we get on a
stressful
ride. If we
thing.
don't, we don't, and it doesn't bother us anymore.
I know the
Yeah.
most stressful thing at Disneyland is if your app isn't working. Just to scan your ticket.
No, mobile ordering.
Oh,
You can't get your
no.
mobile ordering to work. Gosh, God forbid. All right, next question.
Stella
R2.
Stella R2 asked, "How important is God in your lives?"
I mean, really important. He gave it to us, so we have to give it back.
Agreed.
Extremely.
Extremely. And what Anissa just said. We wouldn't be where we are today. We wouldn't even be alive if it wasn't for him. So we definitely give back and give honor to where honor is due. So yes, God is very important in our
Very
lives.
important. Okay. Is it Gab Times Disney or Gab X Disney?
Gabex Disney. I'm not sure.
Oh, Gab X Disney asked, "What are you looking forward to most in Galaxy's Edge?" The ride. Being able to take pictures, and I don't know why I want to try this so bad, but blue milk. Oh yeah, and I also, even though we don't drink soda, I want to buy that little soda thing. It's so cool.
It looks cute. Well, we can buy it
The
and put it
little
on the
orb.
set. We don't have to drink it.
Yeah, we can just leave it.
Put it on the set. Yeah.
But I want to buy it.
For me, just experiencing it and seeing it with my eyes, just the whole thing, just the land, everything. I just want to see it. Like that.
For me, what'll do it for me is seeing characters walk around in character.
Oh my gosh,
like
yes.
I get so excited just when I see stormtroopers in Tomorrowland. Like, imagine being there and seeing it happen right in front of you, and the talking, and I think the music.
Oh my gosh,
I
yes.
hope they play music, but that'll.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it will be. It's
Another
John
one.
Williams playing in the background.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'll probably cry.
Another one is if we stay like after the ride, let's say we're ready to go because our time is done. I'm excited to get escorted out by a stormtrooper. Because then you say
Oh my
they come
gosh.
to you and tell you to leave.
yes.
I can't wait for that. I want to
like, kick me
stay
out, please.
I want to stay a little bit longer than our time just so that can happen. Because imagine them.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, sometimes they're not very smart. Like, oh, the door's locked. They're not in there.
No. They'll be kicking us out for sure. Guaranteed. Because they got to make room for the next group of people. So.
They'll never notice.
Yep. All right. So that concludes our questions. Thank you guys so much for submitting your questions this week. We appreciate it. So we're gonna get into our big news of the day, like our personal news of the day. Is we launched our website. We launched our website today. And me personally, I just want to give a great big shout out and love to my husband and his company, Sidewalk Studios. They are the ones who worked tediously on this website and on the shop. And it's absolutely beautiful. And just the feedback that we're getting has just been amazing. So Charlie, my husband, I love you. Thank you so much for doing this. Like, you have no idea. Like, I love you and I appreciate you. And I'm just,
who's
thank
that?
you.
Dang,
there it
she's
is.
liar.
There it is. Thank you, honey. So along with our website that was launched today, we also launched our shop, our small shop. So, woo!
Wow, that's great.
We have been getting so much amazing feedback from all of our followers and our friends, and we're just so thrilled and we're so happy about it. And this is really exciting for us. The girls and I, along with Charlie, like, we put so much love into what we did because we're very much we're not only a Disney family, but we're a music family. We love music, so we wanted to combine our loves and put them together.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for this.
So we what?
No,
So we're really excited to show you guys what we've done, and if you guys have not seen yet, go check out theminimice.com, and you'll be able to see. You can get to our shop from there as well. But we're just so happy and we're so excited about this, and we're just excited to see where it takes us. There's certain stuff that you want to wear in the parks, and we don't see it, or I don't see it anywhere. So we were just like, what do we like? What do we want? And what do we think others will like? So that's what we did. We put our own personal touches in everything. Nisa had a hand in a lot of it. Sienna had a hand in a lot of it. I actually had my hand in it. And then, of course, Charlie had his hand in it. So this is definitely a family project, and we're really excited about it. And
It's magic.
we'll show you some of the shirts that we have right now.
we'll go one by one. One by one.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's this one.
Okay, here is our Dumbo Doors. Oh, that does not look good. That was you, not me. So here is the Dumbo, the band, The Doors.
Oh. There you go. Okay.
And you know how much we love Queen. So here's our Queen inspired. Well, it's Evil Queen, but with the Queen logo. We had to do Queen. This is the men's shirt. All our stuff comes in men's, women's, kids, and toddlers. This is the woman's cut. So the woman's cut is definitely different from the regular tee cut. It's definitely more fitted.
It's more like a glove.
It's what I'm wearing in that picture right there, so it's fitted. And then we have the...
Oh, that was worse.
This is the Lightning McQueen. And the band is... Anyone know?
Are we saying it?
Yeah, you can say it.
Oh,
Red Hot Chili
Red Hot Chili Peppers. And next we have... So Sienna is both girls are obsessed with this movie. So we had to have a Cusco shirt. And then corn. But there's Cusco.
Corn.
Wait, Dad's not showing them.
Are we showing these?
We can.
Okay.
So.
Like
there's
everything
that.
in here?
Everything in there. Wait, not that one yet. This stuff.
Okay.
Here you go. And then here is our Buzz shirt.
This one's one of my favorites.
That is also the NASA shirt, but Buzz.
Buzz gonna need space.
Buzz couldn't
Don't
be
associate Ariana Grande with NASA. That's so.
No.
It's
Yeah.
her song. It was a joke.
It was a thing before Ariana Grande.
I know. I was kidding.
It's
This
triggering.
is my favorite. One of my favorites.
This is one of our favorites too, gotta say. But Purple Rain.
Look at that. Oh, she fired.
An homage to Prince, and then of course Thanos. Love it. And then this is just for fun to keep on there because some people have asked, so we did make it. But we have our Minnie Mice merch as well. So this all stuff you can find on the shop right now. And then I am a big hoodie girl. I love hoodies, so I had to get my Minnie Mice hoodie in. And
The OG.
It's so soft. The
guys.
OG
It's
logo.
So
every
soft.
single one of the shirts, like we were very picky on how the shirts were made, how they feel. I want them to be comfortable. I don't like that really thick cotton that's just heavy. I like the thinner shirts that are breathable and soft. So all of our shirts are like that. So we are really, really excited about this new shop and the website, and we're just happy right now. We're just really happy and really excited, and we really hope that you guys love this and share it. And we would love to see you guys, once you do order, if you order, take pictures, send them to us. We'd love to see you guys in them, and we'll repost it, of course, on our Instagram and everywhere else on our social media. But I just want to thank everybody in advance, just for the support and the love that everyone's shown us in this. Just the amount of support we've gotten today and we received today has just been so amazing. It's nice to know that there's people out there that are supportive. So, we all grow together, so we really appreciate this. So, thank you all so much. So make sure, codes for today's show. Charlie will go ahead and put it right here on Instagram so that you guys can see it. Is that the code right there, Memorial Day?
That one's for Memorial Day, but
Okay.
whoever's watching can start using it now.
Okay. So this weekend we will have a Memorial Day sale. I want to say. So if you type in Memorial Day on the discount code, there's a little code section. Go ahead and type in Memorial Day. You'll go ahead and get a percentage off your order, and that's for you guys watching. 25% off. So happy shopping, guys. So we want to say again, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys have shown us, and that you will show us, because I know we have amazing Instagram friends and Disney friends out there that are just couldn't do this without you guys. So thank you. We love you. Have a very fun and safe Memorial Day weekend, y'all. Okay, have fun, be good, just drive safe. Whatever it is you're doing, have fun, be safe. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Spotify. For those of you watching us on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. We are the Minnie Mice Show, so make sure you guys check us out at the Minnie Mice on all social media. So until next time, be kind and spread some magic.
Don't be crusty.
Bye.
Yeah, another one.
It's like that one episode of Friends. You can hear them talking from upstairs.
DJ Khaled.
Oh.
Too late, y'all.